Hello, this is Troy with the Noble Grafted in Middle Position. It's so important to understand Deuteronomy 32, where we see that God will hide his face from Israel. And I will set my glory. He's talking about a sacrificial feast. That's where he goes against the nations, sets a sign amongst the nations, and his people no longer will be deceived. They will know who their Lord is, who their Messiah is. And I will set my glory among the nations, and all the nations shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid on them. That's recompense. The house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their God, and from that day forward, and the nations shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. Remember, he removes that iniquity in a single day, because they dealt so treacherously with me that I hid my face from them. Read Deuteronomy 31. Read Deuteronomy 32. This is such an important phrase, more important than you can imagine. All theology will change when people figure this out. All Western theology will change, in my opinion, when they figure this out. And gave them into the hand of their adversaries. And they all fell by the sword. I dealt with them according to their uncleanliness, which is something to do with land, and their transgressions, and I hid my face from them. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, now I will restore the fortunes of Jacob. I have mercy on the whole house of Israel. All Israel will be saved. And I will be jealous for my holy name. They shall forget their shame and all their treacheries they have practiced against me. When they dwell securely the covenant of peace, where in their land, with none to make them afraid, when I have brought them back from the peoples and gathered them from their enemies' lands. That's that second Exodus, where we no longer talk about the Exodus from Egypt. Through them I have vindicated my holiness in the sight of many nations. Then they shall know that I am the Lord their God, because I sent them into exile among the nations and then assembled them into their own land. I will leave none of them remaining among the nations anymore. I will not hide my face from them anymore when I pour out my spirit on the house of Israel, declares the Lord.